Hello there, this is Blaise, and I'm here to talk to you about Diablo 3 and how it wasn't necessarily a bad game, but it was a disappointment to many of us in our hearts and our wallets. I think there are four main things that Blizzard chose to do with this game. The first decision that they did, you can choose any ability that you want. You can just change the ability whenever you want. You never had this thought of, oh no, I am going to put a rank of something into a skill, and if I choose later that I do not like the skill, that skill point will be wasted. Diablo 2 did this, and it did it well. This adds to replayability. If you play a monk and you get it up to level 60, congratulations, you finished the game. So that's the first thing. The second thing that adds to this, it comes back to social gaming. You get your own items. If you're playing with 3 people, notice I said people, not friends, you can play with them, and every time a monster dies, different loot drops on each computer, each of those 4 computers. And that's sort of a good idea, because in Diablo 2, there was a bit of griefing. You know, people might camp around the Bale run and run in and take the items, but you can kill people in Diablo 2. You don't need to worry about that. This is my real problem. It didn't promote community. So, number 2 is you get your own loot. So, you don't need to play with friends. You play with anyone. Number 3, they still don't have PvP. What is the point of getting all of this stuff if you can just stand next to your friends and go, hey, you know, I'm pretty good too. It's something that would have just added this whole extra layer to the game. It is surprising that they didn't even put in a dueling feature. A dueling feature! You can only be in a town to use this feature. Done! It's just so unfortunate that you can't play a monk next to a barbarian and accurately go, could I beat you in a fight? I don't know, I mean, I've done the math though, but I think that I can beat you in a fight. I don't think that your barbarian could possibly stand up to me. It's absolutely ridiculous that they wouldn't do PvP. It boggles the mind. So number 3, no PvP. Number 4, probably the biggest one that we can all probably relate to. No offline play. It's obvious the reason why. Real money auction house. You don't want anyone sort of hacking or screwing with your game. Era 37, launch day, it was an absolute mess. They didn't optimize anything for LAN play. Surely they could have figured out that people are going to be getting together. Because when you have 4 computers all connected to the internet, all uploading and downloading, it just gets ridiculous. I have a good computer, and typically, it's all animating fine. It's a very, very beautiful game. Good work, Blizzard. When I'm running along and my character's going, something's wrong. Something is wrong with your game. Long story short, it was a good game with great playability. It's just a shame that there was no replayability with it. You didn't have your PvP. There was no reason to build good community. And you finished content the first playthrough. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow I talk about pricing models and the pros and cons to all of the ones that I'm aware of. I think there's like 10.